Right, this is the 2018 past paper, Northwestern Province. Right, also the previous weeks we discussed some papers, no? Right, now you have developed your knowledge, right? Then let's go to discuss the answers for this paper. Right, let's go to discuss the answers. Did you take a printout and did you write the answers also?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I did.
Right. Okay. I will discuss the needed theory for these questions and also the possible questions I will discuss today. Right. Look at the first part. There are 20 questions of the first part. The first question, look at filling the blanks. The fourth lesson, you remember factors and multiples we discussed. Without dividing a number by 2, by 3, by 4, by 5, by 6, by 9, by 10, you can determine the given numbers are divisible by these numbers. No, the first number given, there are two blanks even of this table. The first number given 42. You have to check it divisible by 2. Do you remember how you can check them? If a number is divisible by 2, the number last digit should be, unit place digit should be the one of 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. Right, then what are the digits? 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. Then these numbers should be divisible by 2 without remainder. So you look at the first number given of this question. The first number is 42. Look at the last digit. The last digit is 2. So it is divisible by 2, no? So what is the answer you have to write here? Yes. The first blank answer should be yes. Then the next one, look at 698. You have to check, is it divisible by 3? 698. How we can check the given numbers are divisible by 3? How you can determine it? You have to find the digital root of the number, no? If the digital root of the number is 3, 6 or 9, it should be divisible by 3 without remainder. So you check the digital root of this number. How you can find the digital root? All digits you have to add until receive the single digit value, right? 6 plus 9, 15. 15 plus 8, 23. 23 has, there are two digits. Again, you have to add these two digits, 2 and 3. Then what is the answer? 5. Now what you can say about 698? Is it divisible by 3 or not? It is not divisible by 3. Why? The digital root is 5. 5 is not divisible by 3. So this number is not divisible by 3. So the second blank answer of the first question should be no. Right? This blank answer is no. First blank answer is yes. Second blank, no. Right, they are the answers for the first question. Okay, then let's go to the second one. Pathum's date of birth is 2010. 4. The month is 4, April 17. Find his age on 2018, 2nd of March. You have to find the age. How you can find the age? You have to subtract these two days. First, you have to write 2018. Month is the third month and the date is 2nd. and the birthday 2010, the month is the 4th, and the date is 17th. Then you have to subtract these two, then you can find the age of Pathums. Right, how you can subtract these two? Carefully, you have to subtract 17 from 2, but we can't subtract them, no? So you have to take 1 month. 1 month mean how many days? 30 days.
30 days.
So already you have
30
seen
days.
here another 2 days. So how many total days now? 30 plus 2, 32. Then you have to subtract 17 from 32. 12 minus 7, 5. 2 minus 1, 1. So what is the answer of the days value? 15. Then here should be not 3 now, no? It should be 2. This one should be 2 because we got 1 month to the days column. Already we can't subtract 4 from 2. So you have to take 1 year to the month column. 1 year means 12 months. Already you can see here another 2 months. So how many total months? 14. 14 minus 4. 14 minus 4 is 10. Then this one should be not 2018, it should be 2017 because we got 1 year to the months column. 2017 minus 2007 is the answer 7. So what is the age? Age is 7 years, 10 months, and 15 days. This is the second one answer, right? It is the second one answer. Right, quickly you can check your answers. If your answers are incorrect, you can quickly correct them. Right, then let's go to the third question. Third one given. Name the parallel lines of the figures given below. You revise the knowledge how you can represent the parallel lines. Parallel lines, how you can represent using the arrowheads, no? Right, if the two lines are parallel, we can represent it. These two are parallel, right? You think these two lines are parallel, then I can represent it using like this arrowhead, right? Then these two lines should be parallel, right? Then you can understand, no? You can identify what are the parallel lines of this given diagram. What are the parallel lines? A, B, and D, E, right? A, B, and D, E. So the third question asks, name the parallel lines of the figure given below. So your answer should be A, B, and D, E. A, B, and D, E. It is the answer. If you want, you can represent like this. A, B, parallel symbol. Do you remember symbol of the parallel? Like these two lines we use to represent parallel, right? Also, you can write the answer using this method, right? AB parallel to DE, or AB and DE. Both are correct answers.
Sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
BANED කියලා දැම්මත් හරිද?
BANDE. එහෙම ලියන්න එපා. එහෙම ලියනවා නම් ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අපි අර parallel lines represent කරනකොට මේ arrow එක direct වුණු direction එකට තමයි represent කරන්නේ. හරිද? එතකොට arrow එක ගිහිල්ලා තියෙන කොහෙටද බලන්නකෝ. A to B නේද? එහෙනම් අපි මේ line එක කියනවා AB කියලා, මේ line එක කියනවා DE කියලා. හරි? ඒ විදිහට පුරුදු වෙන්න. Right. Let's go to the fourth question. Fourth question given. Using the knowledge of angles, filling the blank cages. There are 5 types of angles we discussed. What are the 5 types of angles? Acute angles, right angles, obtuse angles, the straight angles, and reflex angles.
Reflex angle.
Also, I discussed with you how about the magnitudes of the angles, no? Acute angles less than 90 degrees. Right angle equal to 90 degrees. Straight angles equal to 180 degrees. Obtuse angle greater than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees. And reflex angles greater than 180 degrees and less than 360 degrees. Right? Using this knowledge, you have to write the answers for these questions. Look at using the knowledge of angles, filling the blank cages. Acute angle plus blank equal obtuse angle. Obtuse angle mean greater than 90 degrees, no? And also less than 180 degrees, no? So which angle suitable here?
Right angle.
Right angle, no? Acute angle is suitable or not? Sometimes suitable, but sometimes not suitable, no? You think one acute angle is 30 degrees, another acute angle is 20 degrees, then what is the sum of them? 50. 50 is also acute angle, no? But sometimes correct. Obtuse angle we can get. You think one acute angle is 80 degrees, another acute angle is 70 degrees, 150 degrees. But what is the suitable answer for here? Right angle. Common answer you have to write, okay? So what is the answer? Right angle. Right angle is suitable for the first blank. Right, then look at the next blank. Blank plus right angle equals straight angle. Straight angle magnitude should be 180 degrees, no? Right angle magnitude is 90 degrees. So 90 plus which value is equal to 180? 90.
Which is right
So
angle.
this one, you have to write which answer. It should be right angle. Right, so this one answer should be right angle. Right, then we can go to discuss the fifth question. Question number 5, look at. Fifth question given from the integers lesson. The expanded form given, you have to write the index notation, no? What is the expanded form given? A multiply B multiply B. Right, you have to write the index notation. Index notation mean as powers you have to write. How you can write this one? A. How many A's you can see as the product?
A to the power 2,
Two.
B to the power 3.
Yes. We can write A to the power 2 multiply 1, 2, 3. B to the power 3. Also, if you want, you can write this answer without using this multiplication symbol. It is also the correct method, okay? This answer is correct. If you want, you can write A to the power 2, B to the power 3 without using the multiplication symbol. Also, you can write the answer. Both are correct. Any method you can use, no problem. Right? It is the fifth question of this paper. Right. Now let's go to our next question of this paper. The next one given number 6. Complete the figure given below to that so that to obtain a bilaterally symmetric figure. You know the bilateral symmetric figure, no? Right? This one has, there are two dot lines given. That means two symmetrical axes given. So how you can complete this one? After complete this one, your final diagram should be like this method. Like a square shape. you have to draw, no? Right. Then let's go to the seventh question. Evaluate the numerical expression given 5 multiply 4 minus 4. This expression has, there are two mathematical operations. You know, if there are several mathematical operations of a numerical expression, you have to follow the rule, no? What's the rule? BODMAS rule, right? BODMAS rule you have to follow. BODMAS rule mean B mean bracket, O mean of. In future you have to study about of, but you remember it now. D mean division, M multiplication, A addition, S subtraction. Now you check, there are two mathematical operations you can see here, no? Multiplication and subtraction. Multiplication mean this one, subtraction mean this one. So you have to give the priority according to the BODMAS rule. So which operation first you have to do? Multiplication operation, no? So these two numbers you have to multiply. 5 multiply 4, 20, 20 minus 4. 20 minus 4 is 16. So what is the final answer of the seventh question? 16. This is the rule, okay? You have to follow. If there are several mathematical operations containing the numerical expression, you have to follow the BODMAS rule. All of you on the videos. Right, then let's go to the next one, number 8. 8th question given. Find the LCM of the numbers given below. There are two numbers given, 32 and 48. You have to find the LCM. Right, what are the two numbers given? 32 and 48. There are two methods you can use to find the LCM. If you want, you can use the prime numbers method. If you want, you can use the division method. I will use the division method for this one. The division method, how you can use to find the LCM, no? LCM mean what? Least common multiple, right? LCM mean least common multiple, right? Look at how you can use the division method. These two numbers I will divide together by prime numbers. When you observe these two numbers, you can divide by 2, no? 32 divide 2, 16. 48 divide 2, 24. Then again I can divide by 2. At least one number, if you can divide by 2, you try to divide by 2, right? Every time you try to divide by the smaller prime number, right? If you can't divide by 2, then you can try to divide by 3. 16 divide 2, 8. 24 divide 2, 12. Now again I can divide by 2. 8 divide 2, 4. 12 divide 2, 6. Again I can divide by 2. 4 divide 2, 2. 6 divide 2, 3. Again I can divide this 2 by 2, no? So 2 divide 2, 1. 3, we can't divide by 2. So you have to write it as 3. Then again I can divide by 3. 1. 3 divide 3, 1. Right? You have to divide these given numbers until receive the final answers 1, 1, 1, 1, like that. Okay? Final line should be 1. Then you can get the LCM. How you can get the LCM? You have to multiply these prime numbers. 2 multiply 2, multiply 2, multiply 2, multiply 2, multiply 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another 3. Right. You check the answer. 2 multiply 2, 4. 4 multiply 2, 8. 8 multiply 2, 16. 16 multiply 2, 32. 32 multiply 3. What is the answer? 96. 96. So what is the LCM? 96. There are two methods you can use. I use the division method to find the LCM. Right, then let's go to the next question. Quickly you arrange this time, okay? Right, because more questions we can discuss if you do quickly. Right, let's go to number 9. When x equal 3, find the value of 2x to the power 2. In this lesson given, x equal 3. Then you have to find 2x to the power 2. Right, what you can do? 2x to the power 2 mean 2 multiply x to the power 2. Is it okay? It is okay, no? Right, we can write like this. Then I can substitute this 3 instead x. Right, x තියෙන තැනට මට 3 කියන එක substitute කරන්න පුළුවන්. Why? Because the question given x equal 3. Right, now I can write 2 multiply x equal 3, 3 to the power 2. Now I can write the expanded form. 3 to the power 2 means 3 multiply 3. Then you can find the value. 2 multiply 3, 6. 6 multiply 3, 18. So what is the answer of the ninth question? 18. Right, then let's go to number 10, the next question. Right, 10th one given, write the second and third multiple of 6. You know the multiples of 6. What are the multiples of 6? I can write several terms. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, right? Like that, lot of terms I can write. In this question, ask, write the second and third multiples of 6. So what are the answers? Second one is 12, third one is 18. It is the 10th question answer. Only you have write these two values. Right? Very easy questions, okay? You have to understand well. Right, then let's go to the next one, number 11. Question number 11 given. Write the first date. First date mean year, month and date of 21st century. Century mean the time period of 100 years, no? First century started from AD 1 and ended 100. Second century started 101 and end 200. Third century 201 to 300. So what is the starting date of the 21st century? What is the year? What is the year? 21st century. It should be 2000. 2000, no? 2000, no? 2000? 1. 2001. Right? මොකද start වෙන්නේ 1 එකෙන් නේ ඉවර වෙන්නේ 100 multiples වලින්. So your starting year should be 2001. First I will check what is the starting year and ending year of the 21st century. Starting year is 2001, ending year 2100. Now we are living which century? 21st century, no? right? If possible, you try to live in 22nd century, right? පොඩ try කරලා බලන්න 22nd century එකට යන්න පුළුවන් වෙයිද කියලා. Not sure, no? Another 75 years, then you will be now 12 years, no? Then 87 years.
80, about 80.
Grand අය නේද එතකොට? ග්‍රෑන්ඩ් පේරන්ට්ලා නේද හැරිමිටි අල්ලගෙන යන කාලේ. හරි. කොහොම හරි යන්නේ ඒ අවුරුද්දෙන් ඉවර වෙනවා මේ. හරිද? Starting date what? Any year start with 1st of January, no? 1st of January. So what is the starting date of the 21st century? 2001, 1st of January. This is the 11th one answer, right? You have to write this answer. Right, then let's go to the next one, number 12. 12th question given from the lesson directed numbers. Evaluate -3 add 8. There are two methods we discuss to find the answers of the addition of directed numbers. The one method using a number line, another method without using a number line, right? I will do this question without using the number line. Can you tell me when you add positive and positive number, negative and negative number, positive and negative number, or negative and positive number, you have to add sometimes same signs directed numbers, sometimes you have to add different types of the directed numbers. When you add the same types of the directed numbers, your answer sign should be same sign, no? That means if you add positive and positive numbers, your answer is positive. If you add negative and negative numbers, your answer should be negative, same sign. If you add different signs directed numbers, positive and negative numbers, your answer sign should be which one? Large magnitude sign, no? Right? Large magnitude sign.
And we should subtract both numbers.
Yes, large magnitude sign. Also, to get the magnitude of the answer, you have to subtract two values when you add the different signs of directed numbers. If you add the same signs of directed numbers, you have to add two magnitudes. Right. Now you identify -3 add 8. 8 means positive 8 or negative 8. It should be positive 8. So this one should be positive 8. Okay. I will put it positive 8. Then which type of addition given? Same signs or different signs? Negative and positive. Different signs, no? So your answer sign should be large magnitude sign. What are the two magnitudes? 3 and 8. So what is the large magnitude? 8. Its sign is positive. So your answer sign is positive. How you can get the magnitude of the answer? You have to subtract two magnitudes, no? Right. Let's go to subtract these two. 8 minus 3. 8 minus 3 is 5. So what is the answer? Positive 5. So 12th question answer is positive 5. Right. Now let's go to the next question, number 13. 13th question given. Denote the set of letters of the word Sri Lanka in a Venn diagram. Venn diagram. There are three methods we can use to represent a set. Descriptive method, list of element method, and Venn diagram method. If you use the Venn diagram method, you have to draw the closed plane figure, no? Right? This question not given the name of the set, right? The word is Sri Lanka. the letters of the word Sri Lanka. It is the descriptive method given. Then how you can do? You can draw a closed plane figure. We can't name this set because the question not given the name. Then you check what are the letters we can use to write the Sri Lanka. S, R, I, L, A, N, K, A. A already I wrote here, no? So again, you don't write A. So how many elements you have to write in this closed plane figure? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 elements belongs to this set. Right? You remember when you write the list of element method or Venn diagram method, the repeated values don't write again, right? Only one element you can write only once, right? එක element එකක් එකපාරක් විතරයි ලියන්න පුළුවන්. දෙපාරක් තුන් පාරක් ලියන්න බෑ. Right. Then let's go to the next question of this paper. 14th question. It is needed to cut piece of wires in equal length by using 2 iron rods of length 15 centimeters and 27 centimeters. Find the length of piece of wire that is cut. It is needed to cut pieces of wires in equal length by using 2 iron rods, right? 15 centimeters and 27 centimeters. Find the length of a piece of wire that is cut. Right. Let's go to get the answer. Right. There are 2 iron rods we will use. No, it is needed to cut pieces of wires in equal length. සමාන කොටස් වලට අපි wire ටික cut කරගන්න හදන්නේ using 2 iron rods of length 15 centimeters and 27 centimeters, right? The one rod length is 15 centimeter and other rod length is 27 centimeters. You have to find the length of the piece of wire that is cut. හරි, ඒ කියන්නේ අපි cut කරන එක wire එකක කොටසක දිග කොච්චරක්ද කියලා අහන්න. Which theory you can use to find the answer for this one? Which one you have to find? Right? Can you understand the question? පැහැදිලිද? මෙන්න මේ length දෙක තියෙනවා, iron rods දෙකක් තියෙනවා. හරි? මෙන්න මේ වගේ එකක් තියෙනවා 15 centimeters length and another one 27 centimeters length. We have to cut same length pieces. එකම දිග තියෙන pieces ටිකක් මේ වගේ cut කරගන්න ඕනේ. Right? So how you can find this one? You have to find the HCF of these two values, highest common factor you can find. Then you can find the length of one piece, right? How you can find the HCF? What are the two numbers? 15 and 27, no? 15 I can write as the product of prime numbers. We can divide by 3, 5, 5 divide 5, 1. So 15 we can write 3 multiply 5. 27 also we can write. We can divide by 3. 9. 9 divide 3, 3. 3 divide 3, 1. So 3 multiply 3 multiply 3. Now we can find the HCF. HCF, do you remember finding method? You have to encircle the same values, no? Same sets you have to encircle, right? 3 is common value. Then there are no other values are common for these two products. So what is the HCF? 3. So what is the length of one piece? It should be 3 centimeters, right? Length of a piece. Length of a piece equal 3 centimeters. Is it correct or incorrect? හරිද වැරදිද? බලන්න 15 centimeters. How many 3 centimeters pieces you can cut
5.
without wasting? 5. හරි අපිට මේකෙන් පුළුවන් කෑලි 5ක් cut කරගන්න. 1 2 3 4 5. හරි? How many pieces you can cut from this rod?
9.
9. හරි මේකෙනුත් පුළුවන් අපිට නේද බලන්න. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. හරි එතකොට ඔය හැම පීස් එකකම length එක වෙන්නේ 3 centimeters. හරි දන්න. එහෙනම් equal ඔය වගේ question එකක් දුන්නොත් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට හොයන්න වෙන්නේ HCF. සමහර questions වල LCM හොයන්න වෙන ඒවා තියෙනවා නේද? මතකද? අර අපි තුමු medicines තුනක් උදේ 8ට බොනවා. හරි ඊට පස්සේ එක medicine එකක් පැය 6කින් 6න් 6 බොනවා. තව එකක් 8න් 8 බොනවා. තව එකක් 12න් 12 බොනවා නේද? ආයෙමත් මේ තුනම බොන්නේ කීයටද? හරි. අන්න ඒ වගේ questions දුන්නාම අපි හොයන්න ඕනේ LCM. right? එහෙනම් ඒ අපි ඉගෙනගත්ත දේවල් ඔන්න questions වලට apply කරගන්න විදි. right. Then let's go to the next question, number 15. Question number 15 given. Arrange in ascending order. Directed numbers given, few directed numbers given, you have to arrange in ascending order. Ascending order means you have to arrange smaller to larger number, no? Rearrange smaller to larger. What are the given values? 4, -5, 8, -2, and 0. Right. Do you remember how you can check smallest, how you can compare directed numbers? If you want, you can use the rough sketch of the number line. If I mark +4 here, -5 you have to mark left hand side, no? +8 you have to mark right hand side of 4. This is a rough sketch of the number line, right? දල සටහනක් මම මේ draw කරන්නේ. -2 you have to mark between -5 and 4. Like this position, I can mark. 0 you have to mark between -2 and 0. Then you remember, when you compare the directed numbers, which values are larger? Your right hand side values are the larger numbers than left hand side, right? So which one is the smallest one? -5. Next one is, next larger one is -2. Next large one is 0. Next larger one is 4. Largest one is 8. So you have to rearrange these given directed numbers in ascending order. So you can write the smallest one -5, -2, 0, 4, 8. If you want, you can use like this rough sketch of the direct number line to find the to compare the directed numbers. Right, this is the answer for the 15th question. Right, now already I discussed first 15 questions. Now, how about your answers? Are correct? 15 questions.
Yes, correct, sir.
All are correct, sir.
All are correct.
All are correct, sir.
Okay. Then ready well. In maybe next week, no? You have to face the first term test.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Also, maybe next week I'll discuss another paper. After that, the beginning of the May, we will start our second term lessons, right, of the syllabus. Right, let's go to the next one. Filling the blanks using the knowledge of angles. Do you remember what are the parts of the angles? An angle you can draw using two straight lines such that intersect two straight lines. No, these straight lines are known as arms. The intersecting point of the arms is known as the vertex. You think the vertex is B, this one A, and this point C. So what are the two arms? AB and BC. Right? Vertex is common for both arms. So how you can name the angle? How you can naming this angle? Vertex you have to write middle. Then on vertex you have to put a hat. Other two letters of the arms you have to write either side of AB, either side of the vertex. Right? What are the other two letters A and C? If you want, you can write ABC angle. If you want, you can write CBA angle. They are the theory, right? Then using this theory, we can go to the question to get the answer. Look at vertex given A, arms also given BA and AC. So what is the angle name? Which letter should be the middle letter? Vertex. So what is the vertex? A. Also on A, you have to put a hat. And other two letters you have to write either side of this vertex. What are the other two letters? B and C, no? So you can write BAC angle or CABA angle. Both are correct. Then the next one, vertex given Q, angle name given PQR. So how you can write the arms? PQ and QR. Right? PQ and QR. Right, they are the two answers for these two blanks. It is the question number 16. Right, let's go to the 17th question. It is a simple question given, no? Addition of the fractions using grade 6 knowledge. Also grade 7 class, you have to study in second term about the addition, subtractions of fractions, right? And also the mixed numbers addition, right? Several types you have discussed, you have to study, right? Look at, if you want to add two fractions, should be equal to denominators of the fractions, no? Then if the denominators are equal, your answer denominator should be same value, 5. What you have to do, you have to add two numerators of these two fractions. What are the two numerators? 2 and 1. 2 and 1 you have to add. 2 plus 1 is 3. So what is the answer? 3 over 5. 3 over 5. Right. Then another 3 questions remaining of the first part. The long division question given, you have to fill in the blanks correctly. Look at 10 divide 5, 2. 2 times 5, 10. 10 minus 10, 0. Then here, which value is suitable?
8.
You can see here 5, no? So this value minus 5 is 3. So this one should be 8. This digit should be 8. So also this digit should be 8, no? Because this digit we have to get here. So this blank answer should be 8. Then 8 divide 5. Here answer is 1. 1 times 5, 5. Right. These are the answers for these three blanks, right? 1, 8, 8. Right. Next question is very simple question given. According to the figure given below, what is the number of acute angles? What is the number of acute angles mean? How many acute angles are there? Can you identify how many acute angles? Right. What you can say about the here? Acute angles mean less than 90 degrees. Look at this angle. It is an acute angle. 1. This one, another acute angle. 2. This one, another acute angle. 3. So how many now? 3 acute angles. No. Now I can draw like this. Look at this angle. It is another acute angle. And this one, it is another acute angle. So now how many I drew? Another 2.
5.
5. Can I draw another acute angles?
Yes, the whole thing.
This one, it is also less than 90 degrees. No, another one acute angle I can draw. So how many total acute angles in this diagram? There are 6, right? So the 19th one answer 6 angles, 6 acute angles. Right, then let's go to our last question of the first part. The first part, last question given. You have to fill in the blanks using the factors knowledge. Right, look at 12. 12, how you can write? 2 times which value? 2 times 6, no? So the bottom blank answer should be 6. This one is 6, okay? 2 times 6 is 12. Then what is the value of here? 3 multiply 12. 3 times 12, 36. So this blank answer should be 36. Right, now I discussed first 20 questions of the first part of this paper. Now quickly you send how many answers are correct out of 20. Also we can go to discuss our second part of this paper. Right, let's go to 20th question answer. 20th question answer, the first blank is 36. The last one is 6. This blank 36 and here 6. Right, then let's go to the second part. Second part, first I am going to discuss the second question of second part. Okay. Look at the second question. It is given from the sets. Also, in the first part, I discussed what are the three types of methods, three methods to represent a set: descriptive method, list of element method, and other method is Venn diagram method. No, right. Look at simple A. First part, write down the set capital A by listing its element. You can see the Venn diagram here: chair, table, almirah, and bed. There are four elements given. Right. So how you can write the answer for the second question of the second part? Simple A first, Roman number 1. The name of the set given capital A. So capital A equal, within curly bracket, you have to write these given elements. There are four elements given, no? What are the four elements? Chair, table. Also remember, between two elements, you have to put a comma. It is the rule. It is a rule. Next element given, almirah. And another element given, bed. Right. It is the list of element method representing. Right. Then next part given, Roman number 2. Write down the set capital A in terms of a common property of its element. If the question given terms of a common property of its element, that's mean you have to write the descriptive method, right? Can you describe what are the elements of these sets given? Chair, almirah, table, bed. What are the elements? Which name you can give for this set? These are the furnitures, no? Right. So you can write the descriptive method. Furniture, furnitures of a house, or furnitures. It is enough. Correct answer. Furnitures. It is a descriptive method. Right. Then let's go to the Roman number 3. Roman number 3 given. Following is a set represented by a student. Explain whether it is true or false by giving reason. Right. You can see the student representing method. Capital P equal, within curly bracket given, T comma R comma E comma E. You have to give the answer. This represented method is correct or incorrect, right? This method is true or false. Also, you have to explain it. Can you tell me this method is true or false?
False, because the same thing is recurring.
False. Why? What's the reason? This is the list of element method, no? If you use the list of element method, one element you can write only once. You can't write repeated elements. You can see here, E wrote here 2 times, right? It is the reason. It is the incorrect method. So you have to write because when we use list of elements method, because when we use list of elements method, we can't write repeated elements. Right, suitable answer you have to write like this meaning. හරි මේ වගේ අර idea එක එන විදියට ගැලපෙන විදියට ඔයගොල්ලෝ answer එකක් ලියන්නයි ඕන. Right, they are the answers for simple A of the second question. Then another part given simple B. We can go to discuss it now. Simple B given. Write down the set of letters of the word Mattakuliya by listing its element. Right, Mattakuliya. This question not given the name of a set, no? Normally we can use capital English letters. Right, how you can write the elements Mattakuliya. Okay, let's go to write the elements. Also we have to use the curly bracket. Inside the curly bracket you have to write the elements. What are the letters? M, A, T, another T, but you don't write. Again A, again you don't write because early we wrote it. K, another K, not need to write. U, L, I, Y, A, early we wrote. So these are the elements. How many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 elements you have to write inside the curly bracket. Right, it is simple B. Then another one part given of this full question. This is the second question of the paper 2. Right, Tarushi said that rich people in our village cannot be considered as a set. Do you agree with this? Give reasons. Rich people in our village, what you can say about it? Is it a set or not a set?
It's not a set because rich cannot be measured.
Yes, it is not a set. Why? Sets mean the collection of the things that can be identified clearly. Right? Rich people, can you identify in your village? How you can identify the rich people? කොහොමද ඔයගොල්ලෝ අඳුරගන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ ගමේ ඉන්න rich people?
They have good houses, vehicles, and stuff.
They have good houses. No, rich people එහෙම කරන්නේ නැහැ. ඒගොල්ලෝ පොල්ලතු ගහගෙන ගෙදරක ඉන්නේ. Right? හරිද? සමහරව ඉන්නව නේද? ෂෝටක් ඇඳලා රබර් සෙරප්පු දෙකක් දාලා නේද? ෆුඩ් බයික් එකක් යූස් කරනවා. හරි? ඒගොල්ලෝ rich නැති විදියට තමයි ඉන්නේ. එහෙනම් අපි rich කියන දේ හොයන්න බෑ අපිට. Right? It is not a set. So you have to write the answer. The question asks, Tarushi said that rich people in our village cannot be considered as a set. It is true. Do you agree with this? Yes. Give reasons. So you can write the reasons. We can't clearly identify the rich people in the village. We can't clearly identify the rich people in the village. Right? It is the reason. Right. It is the full question, second question of the part 2. Right. Then let's go to discuss another full question of the second part. Now I'm going to discuss third question. Third question, simple A. Also, there are three subparts given. The first part, write 45 and 60 as a product of its prime factor. Third question, simple A, Roman number 1. There are two numbers given, 45 and 60. You have to write these numbers as product of its prime factors. Right? How you can write it? 45. 45 I can divide by the prime numbers. 45 we can't divide by 2, but you can divide by 3. 45 divide 3 is 15. 15 again I can divide by 3. 5. 5 divide 5, 1. So 45 we can write 3 multiply 3 multiply 5. Right? 60. 60 also we can divide by 2. 30. 30 divide 2, 15. 15 divide 3, 5. 5 divide 5, 1. So 60 we can write 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 5. Right? These two products you have to write. It is the first part answer. Roman number 1 answer. Then Roman number 2 given what? දැන් question එකේ තියෙන විදියට අහලා තියෙන්නේ මෙච්චරයිනේ. ඒ ටික විතරක් ලියන්න. හරි. දැන් ඊට පස්සේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේවා product විදියට ලියන්න යනවා. එහෙම මොකුත් කරන්න යන්න එපා. First part එකේ අහලා තියෙන්නේ ඔච්චරයි. Right? Right. Then look at the second part, Roman number 2. Look at find the HCF of 45 and 60. Right. Using this part, you can get the answer of the second part, HCF. How you can find the HCF? You check what are the common values of these two products. We can see the common value 3, no? This product also you can see 3, and also this product you can see 3. So 3 is one common value, and another common value you can see 5. Right. What is the HCF? 3 multiply 5, 15. It is the Roman number 2 answer. Right? හැමතිස්සෙම මේ වගේ අර HCF LCM හොයන questions වලදී කලින් part එක use කරගන්න බලන්න. එහෙම use කරගෙන තමයි මේ වගේ questions දෙන්නේ එකකට එකක් සම්බන්ධ කරලා. Then let's go to the Roman number 3. Roman number 3 given. Bell of 3 clocks ring at interval of 4 minutes, 8 minutes and 12 minutes respectively. Right? I mentioned like these questions early, no? Right? The time durations given 4 minutes, 8 minutes and 12 minutes respectively. Can you understand this question? පැහැදිලි නේද මේක? හරි clocks තුනක් තියෙනවලු. එතකොට ඒක වගේ ring වෙනවලු, bells ring වෙනවලු. එක clock එකක් විනාඩි 4න් 4 ring වෙනවා, අනිත් එක විනාඩි 8න් 8 ring වෙනවා, අනිත් එක විනාඩි 12න් 12 ring වෙනවා. If they all ring together at 4 a.m. උදේ 4ට මේ තුනම එකපාර ring වෙලා තියෙනවා. At what time will they ring together again? How you can find this one? You have to find the HCF or LCM. LCM, right? LCM, no? Right. First, we can go to check the LCM of these three numbers. Also, I will use the division method to find the LCM. I will divide these three numbers together by prime factors. First, I will divide by 2. 4 divide 2, 2. 8 divide 2, 4. 12 divide 2, 6. Again, we can divide by 2. 2 divide 2, 1. 4 divide 2, 2. 6 divide 2, 3. Again, we can divide by 2, 1. 2 divide 2, 1. 3 we can't divide. Now we can divide by 3, 1, 1, 1. So the LCM is 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 3. 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 3. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 3, 24. Right? 8 times 3, 24. So the LCM is 24 minutes. That means every 24 minutes, these three clock bells ring together. හරි හැම විනාඩි 24කට පාරක්ම මේ bells තුන එකපාර ring වෙනවා. First time rang 4 a.m. no. What is the next time rang together? Next time will ring together after 24 minutes. So what is the next time? 4:24 a.m. Right? 4:24 a.m. It is the Roman number 3 answer of the third question. Right, then we can go to discuss the next part. Next part, simple B. Simplify. Again, given the numerical expressions. The first part given 6 plus 3 multiply 3 minus 1. And the second one given 5 multiply bracket 6 plus 4 divide 2. Right, like these questions now you can simplify in your mind. හිතෙන් පුළුවන් ද මේව simplify කරන්න? Right, you can practice it. Okay, one video I uploaded to the YouTube channel, then you can practice it. Okay, like that 50 questions include this it. හරි අර mind test එකක් තියෙන. හරි පුළුවන් නම් බලන්න තප්පර 10කින් answers දෙන්න. Right, also we can follow the BODMAS rule, no? BODMAS rule. Right, according to BODMAS rule, first you have to do multiplication part. That means 6 plus 3 multiply 3, 9 minus 1. Then the numerical expression containing addition and subtraction. Addition and subtractions are friendly, no? They are friends. Then you have to do from left to right. Right? Left to right unknown addition subtraction විතරක් ඉන්නවනම්. Also you have to go to simplify left to right if containing only division and multiplication. හරි division multiplication කියන්නේත් යාළුවෝ දෙන්නේ. addition subtraction කියන්නේත් යාළුවෝ දෙන්නේ. ඒ යාළුවෝ ඉන්නවා නම් අපි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් left to right simplify කරන්න ඕනේ. හරි? එහෙම නැත්නම් BODMAS rule එක follow කරන්න ඕනේ. Right. Then in this expression you can see addition and subtraction, so you have to simplify from left to right. Right, first you have to simplify these two. 6 plus 9 15, 15 minus 1 14. So the first part of simple B answer is 14. Right, then let's go to next part. You can see bracket. According to BODMAS rule, first you have to simplify the bracket. So 10 plus 4, 10 plus 4, 6 plus 4, 6 plus 4 is 10. 5 multiply 10 divide 2. Right. Earlier I told you if only containing multiplication and division, multiplication and division signs are the friendly types, right? Friends type. So you have to do left to right. Right. First you have to multiply these two. 5 multiply 10. 5 multiply 10 is 50. Then 50 divide 2. 50 divide 2 is 25. So what is the answer? 25. Right? 25. දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ මෙතනදී ඩිවිෂන් එක මුලින් කරත් 25 වෙනවා. හරි. මොකද යාළුවනේ නේද? යාළුවෝ හින්දා ගැටලුවක් නැහැ. Right. They are the answers for the third question. Then we can go to the next one, number 4. Fourth question given from indices lesson. Right. Simple A. Filling the blanks using the suitable numbers or unknown terms. Right. Simple A, first part given of the fourth question. 3 multiply empty box multiply A multiply A multiply A equal 15 A to the power 3. And Roman number 2 given 2 multiply empty box multiply Y multiply Y multiply empty box equal 10 Y to the power 3. Okay, let's go to check the answers for these two parts. Right. You can see here, no? This is the answer. This is the expanded form. A multiply A wrote as A to the power 3. Then 15 we have to write. 15, how you can write? 3 multiply this value. It should be 5. 3 times 5, 15, no? Then 3 times 5, 15. A multiply A to the power 3. Right. How you can write this one? 2 multiply which value is equal to 10? 2 multiply 5. Y multiply this one is equal to Y to the power 3. So this one should be Y. Right. They are the answers for Roman number 1 and 2 of simple A part. Right. Then we can go to the next part. The next one given simple B. Write down 12 x to the power 2. Also we can say it x squared y to the power 3 y cube in expanded form. Right. 12 how you can write the expanded form? 12 we can divide by the prime numbers. 12 divide to 6, 6 divide to 3, 3 divide 3, 1. So 12 you can write 2 multiply 3. It is the expanded form of 12. Then x to the power 2 we can write x multiply x. Y to the power 3 we can write y multiply y. This is the expanded form of 12 x squared y cube. Right, then let's go to the next part, simple C. Simple C given when A equal 3 and B equal 5, A equal 3 and B equal 5, you have to find A squared B squared, Roman number 1. And the second part given 2A squared multiply 3B. Right. Let's go to check the values. You can substitute the given values. A equal 3. So A to the power 2, I can write 3 to the power 2. Multiply B to the power 2. B is equal to 5. 5 to the power 2. Now you can write the expanded form. No? 3 to the power 2 means 3 multiply 3. 5 to the power 2 is 5 multiply 5. 3 times 3, 9. 9 times 5, 45. 45 times 5, 225. So the Roman number 1 answer is 225. Then look at the second part. 2 a to the power 2. A is 3. So 3 to the power 2 multiply 3b. B is 5. Now you can write the expanded form. 3 to the power 2 is 3 multiply 3 multiply 3 multiply 5. 2 times 3 6. 6 times 3 18. 18 times 3 54. 54 times 5 270. Right? So the last part answer is 270. Right? They are the answers for the fourth question. Okay, then let's go to discuss another one. Now we can go to discuss question number 5. Right, question number 5, look at. Simple A, Shiromi's sister, Naomi is 2 years, 5 months and 12 days elder to Shiromi. Naomi's friends, Pubudu is 3 years, 2 months and 17 days younger to Naomi. If Shiromi's date of birth is 2002, the month is 8, the date is 20th, find the date of birth of Naomi, find the date of birth of Pubudu out of these 3 children whose birthday falls on a leap year. Right, let's go to check the answer. Question number 5. No? right, පොඩි description එකක් තියෙනවා. අපි ඒක ඉස්සෙල්ලම පොඩ්ඩක් ලියාගෙනමු නේද? Date of birth of Shirom is given. Shiromi's date of birth is 2002 8/20th. Also, the beginning of the question given Shiromi's sister Naomi. Shiromi's sister Naomi. Naomi is 2 years, 5 months and 12 days elder to Shiromi. Right? Elder to Shiromi. So you can understand Naomi born before Shiromi, no? Elder කියන්නේ වැඩිමල් කියන එකනේ. එහෙනම් 2002 වලට කලින් තමයි මෙයා ඉපදිලා තියෙන්නේ. Right? And another statement given, Pubudu is Pubudu. ඔන්න තව කෙනෙක් වෙනවා මෙතනට Pubudu. Pubudu is 3 years, 2 months and 17 days younger to Naomi. Younger to Naomi. Right. The first part, find the date of birth of Naomi. Okay, let's go to find it. Naomi here, no? Naomi is elder to Shiromi. 2 years, 5 months and 12 days. Shiromi's birthday given 2002. 8 20th. So you can find the date of birth of Naomi. How you can find it? Shiromi's birthday given. So Naomi is elder, right? Elder mean she born before 2002, right? How many years, months, and days? 2 years, 5 months, and 12 days. Early. Early, you have to subtract this value, no? හරි මීට කලින් අවුරුද්දන්නේ අපි හොයන්න ඕන. එහෙනම් ශිරෝමිගේ බර්ත්ඩේ එකෙන් මේ age gap එක අපි subtract කරනවා. Right? So you can find the answer years, months, days. 12 we can subtract from 20. 20 minus 12 is 8. Also this one we can subtract. 8 minus 5 is 3. 2002 minus 2, 2000. So what is the date of birth of Naomi? 2000, right? The year is 2000. Month is March. Date is 8. Right? Are you clear? Can you understand? Right. The Roman number 2 given, you have to find the date of birth of Pubudu. Right, Pubudu younger to Naomi. Now I found the birthday of Naomi. Pubudu is 3 years, 2 months, and 17 days younger to Naomi. Younger mean before 2000 or after 2000? After 2000, no? හරි මෙයාට වඩා බාලයිනේ. එහෙනම් මෙයාට පස්සේ ඉපදෙන්න ඕන නේද? කලින් ඉපදෙන්න බැහැනේ බාලන. Right. Now we can find the Pubudu's birthday. Pubudu. Years, months, and days. Pubudu is younger to Naomi. First, I can write the Naomi's birthday. The year is 2000, month is 3, and date is 8. This gap, 3 years, 2 months, and 17 days, what we have to do? You have to add. You have to add, no? Because you want to find after 2000 year, right? 2000 වලට පස්සේ year එකක් මෙන්න මෙච්චර කාලයකට පස්සේ year එකක්. So you can add 8 plus 17 25. Also be careful because unit related question you have to addition. In days column we can write less than 30 any value, right? 25 is less than 30, no? So you can write here 25. It is no problem. Month column you can write less than 12 values. 3 plus 2 is 5. Also we can write it. 2000 plus 3, 2003. This is the birthday of Pubudu, right? Now I found Naomi's and Pubudu's date of birth. Both persons' birthdays I found. Right. Then third part given. What is the third part? Third part is out of these 3 children, whose birthday falls on a leap year? Do you remember to find the finding method of the leap year? How you can find? If the year last 2 digit is divisible by 4, it should be a leap year. If the year last 2 digits are 00, the year should be divisible by 400. Then it should be a leap year. That means last 2 digits year mean like 2000, 1600, 1700, no? Like that numbers, no? It should be divisible by 400. හරි කෙටියෙන් කිව්වොත් first two digits 4 වලින් divide වෙන්න ඕන කියන එක. හරි 400 වලින් divide වෙනවා කියන්නේ. Right. Can you tell me 2002 is a leap year? It is not a leap year, no? Last two digit number 2. 2 is not divisible by 4. 2003 also not a leap year. Year 2000 last two digit 00. 2000 also divisible by 400. So which person birthday lies in the leap year? Naomi, right? Naomi. The question asks name of the child, no? Out of these three children whose birthday falls on a leap year. So you have write the answer Naomi. Naomi's birthday or Naomi, right? Are you clear? All of you can understand this question, right? Practice like these questions well, right? I think maybe first term test papers will be given from your schools, no? Not the zonal paper. Zonal law, any other papers, not school papers. සමහරට ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ මේ lessons ටික cover කරලාත් ඇති cover නොකරත් ඇති නේද? අපි cover කරලා තියෙනවා. ඒකෙන්ද මම මේ past papers ටික discuss කරනවා. right? ඔයගොල්ලන්ට school එකේ cover කරපු ප්‍රමාණයට හොඳට වැඩ කරලා යන්න. Then you can get 100 out of 100, no? More than 100 you can't get. 100 out of 100 maximum you can get. Right? හරි ඉතින් ගන්න ඕන නේද? At least more than 90, 95 you have to get for the first term. බැරිද? Easy. Nothing, no? Game එකක් නෑ. ගන්න පුළුවන්. Right. Let's go to part B. Part B given from directed numbers. ඔන්න මම දැන් කලිනුත් first part එකේදී directed numbers addition ගැන කතා කරා. ඒක use කරගෙන කරමු. Right. Look at simple B. The first one given, Roman number 1, -7 add 5. 5 I will write as positive 5. It is easy to identify. Add -1. Okay, let's go to check the answer of the first part. These two you can add, right? It is difficult to add together all numbers. First you try to add first two directed numbers. හරි ඔක්කොම එකපාරට කරන්න යන්න එපා. කොටසෙන් කොටස කරන්න. Right. We can add these two. Negative and positive number, different signs. So the answer sign should be large magnitude sign. What's a large magnitude? 7. Its sign is negative. So when you add these two, your answer is negative. When you add different signs directed numbers, you have to subtract two magnitudes to get the magnitude of the answer. 7 minus 5, 2. Add -1. Now these two are same signs directed numbers, so the answer sign should be same. That means negative. You have to add these two magnitudes. 2 plus 1, 3. So the first part answer is -3. Right? -3. Step by step you can get the answer. Right. Let's go to the second part. Second part given also another 3 directed numbers. -10 add. -10 add 5. 5 means positive 5. Right. First I will add first two directed numbers of this part. Negative and negative addition. Same signs directed numbers. So the answer sign is same. Negative. You have to add these two magnitudes. 10 plus 10, 20. Add positive 5. Different signs of directed numbers. When you add the different signs directed number, the answer sign should be large magnitude sign. Large magnitude is 20. Its sign is negative. So your answer sign should be negative. When you add different signs directed numbers, you have to subtract two magnitudes. 20 and 5, you have to subtract. 20 minus 5, 15. So what is the answer? Negative 15. Right, then another one part given. 7. 7 mean positive 7. Add negative 3. Add negative 4. First, I will add first two directed numbers, positive 7 and negative 3 add different signs. Answer sign should be large magnitude sign. So answer sign should be positive. You have to subtract these two magnitudes. 7 minus 3, 4. Add negative 4. Positive 4 add negative 4. Different signs addition. How you can get the magnitude? You have to subtract these two. 4 minus 4. Answer
Zero.
is 0. What is the sign of 0? 0 has in the sign.
It's neutral.
Yes. So the answer is 0. Right. Then we can go to, it is another full question. Right. Now another question we can go to discuss. This question I will discuss later because we want to get the ruler, set square, right? Like that. Mathematical instruments needed. Right. Now I'm going to discuss seventh question. Question number 7. Question number 7, simple A part, simplify. Simple A has, there are two Roman numbers, two subparts, addition of the fractions, 1 over 7 at 2 over 7, and Roman number 2 given, 3 over 8 add 1 over 4. Okay, first we can check these two answers. Look at, if you want to add two fractions, both fractions should be having the same denominator, right? Look at this one denominator 7, this one denominator 7, right? It is no problem, we can add, right? If the two fractions having the same denominator, your answer denominator should be same value. Same value mean 7. Then you have to add these two numerators, 1 plus 2. So what is the answer? 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 over 7. Right. Look at the second part. This one denominator 8. This one denominator 4. Can you add different types of denominators fractions? Can't. We have to convert into same denominators. Right? Using the equivalent fraction knowledge, you can convert into same denominator. Right? You check what is the smaller denominator? 4. What is the larger denominator? 8. Now we can convert smaller denominator into larger denominator. No? What you have to do? You can multiply this one, both numerator and denominator, by 2. Then I can write 3 over 8. This one I can write 1 times 2, 2. 4 times 2, 8. Now I converted the two fractions denominator into same denominators. So the answer denominator is same one, 8. Now you can add 3 and 2. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 over 8. They are the two parts of simple A. Now we can go to discuss the next part. Simple B, draw a number line having numbers from -6 to +5. Then second part given, using above number line, find the value of 4 at -9. Right? Directed numbers addition you have to do. First, I will draw the given directed number. Right? -6 to +5. You have to mark. When you draw the directed numbers, you have to draw the straight line. Then also you have to keep equal gaps between two integers. -6 to +5, no? -6, -5, -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, +1, +2, +3, +4, +5. Also, you have to put an arrowhead right end of the number line. It is the first part of simple B. Then second part, second part given, using this number line, you have to get the answer of 4. 4 mean +4 at -9. Right? Using the number line, you have to add these two directed numbers. Right. Look at the first directed number is +4, no? So how you can start this one? Any question, you have to start from 0. This is 0. Then you have to go 4 places to positive direction. This is the positive direction. 4 places you have to move. Also, you have represent using an arrowhead the moving direction. Now we are on +4, right? Then from this position, negative direction, again you have to move how many places? 9 places to negative direction, right? -9. හරි එතකොට දැන් ඉන්න තැන ඉඳලා negative direction එකට 9 places යන්න ඕනේ. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 මෙන්න මෙතනට එන්න ඕනේ. Also you have to represent the moving direction using arrowhead, right? Then you check this journey, starting position 0, ending position -5. Then you can join starting and ending position, then finally moving this direction, that means negative direction. How many places? 1 2 3 4 5. So what is the answer? -5. -5, right? It is the method to get the answer of the addition of directed numbers using a number line. Right, then we can go to discuss the next part. It is the 7th question, simple B. Then simple C given, filling the blanks using the symbol less than or greater than. Right, also this one you studied in grade 6 class. Simple C. The Roman number 1 given, -2 and 0. You have to compare. Roman number 2, -8 and -3 you have to compare. And Roman number 3 given -6 and +5 you have to compare. Right. How you can do this one? Also in the first part I mentioned you, if you want you can check the larger smaller values using the number line, no? Rough diagram of the number line, right? Look at these two numbers. The one number is -2, another one is 0. I told you every time the right hand side values are larger than to the left hand side values of the number line. Right? වමේ ඉන්න අයට වඩා දකුණේ ඉන්න අය තමයි විශාල. So what is the larger value? 0. So you have to open the mouth of the inequality sign towards the larger value. So you have to open the mouth of the inequality sign towards 0. This is the first one answer. Right? කට ඇරියාමනේ ලොකු නේද? එහෙනම් අපි ලොකු පැත්තට කට අරිමු. Right. Next one, -8 and -3. Right. If I mark -8 here, -3, I have to mark here. So what is the larger number? Right hand side value, -3. So you have to open the mouth of the inequality sign towards larger number. Next one, -6 and +5. If I mark -6 here, +5, we have to mark this direction. So the larger value is +5. Right? They are the answers of simple C part. Right, now already I discussed first part all questions, and also the second part I discussed. There are totally 7 questions now. 5 questions I discussed now. Question number 6 and first question I did not discuss. Okay, look at the first question of this paper. First question given, copy the figures having bilateral symmetry on your answer sheet and draw the axis of symmetry. Copy the figures having bilateral symmetry. Right. Which figures having the bilateral symmetry? First one, yes, it has bilateral symmetry. Second one, also it has bilateral symmetry. Third one, it hasn't the bilateral symmetry, no? Making a bilateral symmetry up. And also the fourth diagram, we can see the bilateral symmetry. Now we'll draw on first, second, third, and also you have to draw the axis of symmetry. When you draw the axis of symmetry, you have to use the dot lines, right? Dot lines draw karanna ona mama straight lines ma draw karanna ogolo dot lines draw karanna. This one, what are the axis of symmetry? 1, and also we can fold like this. So there are 2 axes of symmetry, right? And also this diagram containing 2 axes of symmetry. This one hasn't the bilateral symmetry, making a hair. This one also we can see the bilateral symmetry. How many axes of symmetry we can draw? 1. Then also another one I can draw like this. Then also we can fold like this. And also another symmetrical axis we can draw like this. So how many axes? There are 4 axes. Right. Part B given a diagram. You have to write down the magnitude of each angles using the given figure. Right? ABC angle, this one, ABD angle, this one, ADE angle, this one, BAD angle, this one. Okay. Also, you have to use the protractor, no, to find the magnitudes. අපි නම් protractor එක use කරගෙන බලමුකෝ measure කරන්න. Right. What is the magnitude of this angle? 112. Is it okay? You can check also your answers. I think the first one is equal to 112 degrees. Next one, ABD angle. ABD angle mean this angle. So correctly, you have to keep the protractor. It is equal to 90 degrees, no? ABD angle is equal to 90 degrees. And the next one, ADE angle. ADE angle mean this one. It is equal to which value? It is equal to 143, right? ඔගොල්ලෝ හරියට measure කරලා බලන්න. 143. And the last one is BAD angle. BAD angle mean BAD, this angle. Okay, you have to measure. So I have to keep the protractor like this. මේ කාම් එකක් උඩට එන විදියට බේස් එක තියන්න ඕනේ. Right. So what is the answer? It is equal to 53 degrees, right? 53, like that value. ඔගොල්ලෝ හරියට measure කරලා බලන්න, හරිද? You have the actual instruments. Right. They are the answers for the first question. Right. Are you clear? This discuss parts. Another one question remaining. I think it is not enough the time now, no, to discuss it. Right. Can you tell me, are you clear? Today's discuss questions. Can you understand all?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
හරියට මේ paper එකේ තව එක question එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒකත් ඔයගොල්ලෝ තනියම ගෙදරදී කරන්න නේද? Right. අපි next day එකේදී time එක remain වුණොත් ඒ question එකත් කරමු. අපි next day එකේදී තවත් paper එකක් discuss කරනවා. ඒතකොට දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේ papers discuss කරනකොට මම හිතන්නේ lessons ටික revise වෙනවා නේද ආයි? හරි ඔක්කොම කරපු lessons grade 6 knowledge එක හරි ඔක්කොම ටික revise වෙයි. Okay. Right. Now I'm going to stop the class session today. Again, we will meet the next week with another paper. Right. Thank you for joining all of you. Good night and goodbye. See you next
Bye,
week.
sir. Good night, sir.
Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, sir.
Nice session. Bye, sir. Thank you, sir. God
Goodbye,
bless you,
sir.
sir. Good night, sir.